Hey everyone, Melissa here, and welcome back to my channel. So, today my intention is to finish my February 2021 Project Life spread. I'll just take you through what you've probably already seen if you watch my videos, but I need to finish this title. I guess it's my title pockets. I have a cute little photo that I took in my craft studio, kind of second lounge area. My little daughters had been playing with their toys, and then my older daughter came along and set this up for them, and it was really cute. And I just took a snap of it because I just loved it. And what I'm going to do, actually, I'll show you that soon. But if you've watched the Hip Kit Club YouTube hop for International Scrapbooking Day, you would have seen this, but I'll show you anyway in case you haven't. So I keep it really simple, as you know, and I use the Collect app, which I use to add my journaling, and it prints out just like this, and I trim them down. I print them on my Canon Selphy and trim them down. And I don't embellish these, I just leave them really simple. The point of this album is to get it done without a whole lot of stress, because that's what stopped me in my previous project life. The two issues that stopped me were not being able to print at home and just stress of trying to keep up with a 12 by 12. And I tried weekly spreads, I got to 6 months, and then I tried monthly spreads, and I didn't even get to 6 months, I don't think. So this is the layout I made for the hop, and it was a sketchathon that we had. Everyone in the design team made a sketch and then created a layout or a project, and so I did a project life page, and so that's what I created, all from printables. Actually, I had to use the March kit because that's what we were working with, but I didn't have my March kit. But what I'm wanting to do for this little spread I need to finish is go back and use February, because my intention is to use February with February, March with March, but this had to be made with March. And to be honest, I'm not going to look through my project life in the future and go, oh, why did you use the March kit with February spread? It doesn't matter. It's something that I know. Yeah, I think I just said this was made with printables because my kit hadn't arrived, and I actually ended up loving the challenge of creating it with printables, but not having it look like it was. So I achieved that with lots of dimension and lots of fussy cutting. So that's that one. So let's go back and get into this one. Now, I don't know if you want to know about each of these, what these photos are, but I think if you head on over to my Instagram, I'll have some pages or some photos there, and you can read the journaling if you want. So one thing I will say is February is the month that school starts back here in New Zealand. It's either late January or early February. I might as well show you actually. School started, swimming lessons started. I got a Cricut. I converted my Silhouette. Basically, I couldn't get another precision blade, and I was running out of ways to get parts for it because it is a version 2. So I just made the change because my Spotlight has everything I need for a Cricut, and that was really exciting. I had an MRI on my knee. Went back a level. There was a COVID. They called it an outbreak in Auckland. It was not really an outbreak in my opinion, but anyway, so we got put in level 2. There's a trip to Wanaka with some food that I ate. My daughter and my son went to youth camp. That's one thing you can do actually if you are wanting photos but you don't have them because you're not there, is get them off Facebook, or I think in this instance the youth leader sent the photos, so I'm going to include photos that I haven't taken as well. And that's just my lemon tree with a lemon growing on it. So yeah, after saying I wasn't going to tell you what my photos were of or explain them, I have. But if you want to read more about it, then definitely head over to Instagram and you can see the journaling. So let's get started. Okay, so I've actually left, I think, pretty much this entire process in because there wasn't really that much to do. I have limited my supplies. I've done all my design team layouts with this kit, and so I will come back and kill it later on. So have a lot of items I haven't used, and I have partially used items as well. So these are some like title kind of die cut, exclusive die cuts. I think, yeah, exclusive to Hip Kit, and I'm just going through them. I don't want to put 2021 underneath February in that kind of journaling spot because I already know it's 2021 with the title page of the album. So I adore these clear stickers. They're probably one of my favourite embellishments from HipKit. And so I've got some that I've partially used, and I like to cut them up and use them for layering. So I have that yellow one, and I've just put a I can't remember what it says, sorry, because I haven't looked at this for ages, but just put a word under there. I think it was so much fun, actually. And then also in the clear stickers, I've got those two kind of floral corners, and I was really, really stoked to use them up. And I've also outlined my card, and I'll do the other one as well. That is inspired by Lael Konkar in her Traveller's Notebooks. I just love the look of it, and I think it adds a little bit more to each of the cards, and it's far easier than me machine stitching around all of them. So this process, like I've said many times, is about keeping it simple. So that sticker I just put, I think it said status update. I thought that was really cute for February. It's from Pink Fresh Studio, Some Days collection, and I've hardly used any of those stickers, so I am keen to try and use some on this. And like I said, I'll go back and kill this kit and really focus on using them up. So I just wanted a couple of paper layers for this little cute photo because I'm putting it on that dark navy and white stripe. So I've used, I think it was a piece of Pocket Life card that I had left for one of my layers, and also just a scrap of pattern paper. I think it was exclusive, that paper as well. So I'd used part of this Pocket Life card. It was a long one, like a Traveller's Notebook one, and I'd used it for something else. And this one was left with this little white heart, and it was just, to me, it was begging to be stitched. And rather than stitch it in white or pink, which is probably what I would have done, I decided to use black. So I've kept this all in so you can see how I do it. Really simple. Two important tips I have when you come to poking the holes are to make sure you pierce a hole on a corner, or like, for example, the bottom of the heart and the top of the heart where the two curves join, and that way you definitely know for sure you're going to have a stitch there. So if I didn't do that, I might be uneven in my stitching and maybe put two holes close together. It just gives you a sort of an aiming point for when you're spacing out your holes. So I hope that makes sense. I may try and explain that again in another video. And I just tie my knots by looping around on the back, and I don't need to use washi. That's just a kind of embroiderer hand stitching kind of technique. So I'm just trimming it off because I want it to be slightly less than the photo, or with the paper layers around it. And yeah, I think I just used my mat there to make sure it was the right size, and I've measured the other one. So I'm not that precise, but I do still take care. So here, just adding that outlining again, and no, it's not perfect. It doesn't bother me if it goes crooked. It just is what it is. It's not meant to look perfect. It was going to be perfect. I'll pull out the ruler. So yeah, so this little spread I'm doing for you is an example of how you can dress up the cards and make them, I guess, a bit more like your style. So I could have left them and that would have been totally fine. I think for January I didn't do too much to them, but because with my actual photos with the Collect app, I hadn't used any of the 3x4 cards because I had the perfect number of photos to fit on my page protector, and because I'm not embellishing, it just looked a bit plain. So that's why I've added a little bit more. And then I think because this one, I think it said the month of friendship or something about February, then I did want to add a photo. It was kind of a blank space to me. So yeah, this is really representative of my style. Embellishments, a few words, a little bit of mixed media type look, and then some enamel dots to finish. So yeah, just looking at these simple stories stickers now to see what else I can add, because I am wanting to try and use up these kits. They're absolutely beautiful. Yeah, and then I'm just going to put them into my pocket. So coming up at the end, I'll show you the whole spread, and like I said, if you want to see the process video for that last page that I did for the HipKit Club International Scrapbooking Day YouTube hop, then just look below either in my HipKit Club playlist or just scroll back a few videos and it'll be there. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this, and I'll be back soon with my March Project Life spread. Thanks for watching.